Since I was a kid, I've always loved learning. I love to read, I love to write, I love to create, I love to think. I loved getting straight A's on my report card, I loved being the top student in class, and most of all, I loved how it felt to have my family celebrate me and tell me that I was so smart and that I was going to be the first one to graduate and I was going to be the first one to go to college. I felt like a genius. Then in the 6th grade, we went to Edward Teich in Dallas, and I had a teacher named Mrs. Calico. Mrs. Calico gave us a hood version of the standardized TOS test, which basically means she switched all of the questions from proper English into the slang of Pleasant Grove. That was the very first test that I failed in my life. There I was, 12 years old, testing at college levels in math and reading, but I couldn't even pass a test on how to talk to my own people in my own neighborhood. That was the moment that I knew that my so-called genius was nothing more than me being an expert in how to shed my own culture and my own complexities. School taught me to be ashamed of who I was. School taught me to be fearful of my own people. School taught me to hate our communities. Our students' confidence, our students' consciousness is being killed in our schools. It wasn't until I was completely surrounded by blackness at Clark Atlanta University and learning Black history that I learned to love. I fell in love with Africa and the diaspora. I was filled with love for our communities and our people. I learned to love myself. I know from experience that the only way to fight self-hate, the only way to fight self-fear, is to flood our children with self-love. That is the work of Boom. So I'm calling all lovers of light to be our donors, to be our partners, to be our champions, to be our team. Help us lead the work of love.